Hello and welcome to today's podcast with Saharcast. Today we're talking about something that affects everyone, the modern world. With all the changes around us, from new technologies to cultural shifts, there's so much to discuss. Let's break it down together. Modernization and its effects. Modernization has changed the way we live in so many ways. On the positive side, it has made life easier with new technologies and better healthcare, but it also has some negative effects. For example, as cities grow bigger, many people feel isolated. Instead of spending time with friends and family, they are glued to their phones and laptops. This can make life feel less personal and even lonely. Globalization and diversity. One of the biggest changes in the modern world is globalization. This means people, products, and ideas can move easily from one country to another. It has introduced us to new cultures, foods, and traditions, which is amazing. But at the same time, some small traditions are disappearing. For example, global companies often dominate markets, making it harder for local businesses to survive. Have you ever noticed how similar big cities look today? That is partly because of globalization. While it connects us, it is important to remember to support local traditions and small businesses too. Migration and demographic changes. Another big part of the modern world is migration. People move to cities or even other countries for better jobs or education. This movement helps make societies more productive and diverse, but it can also create challenges. For example, sometimes it is hard for immigrants to feel accepted in their new homes. People need to adjust their attitudes and find ways to live and work together peacefully. When we celebrate diversity, migration can really contribute to making communities stronger. Challenges of modern life. Modern life is exciting, but it's also busy and sometimes stressful. Many of us rely on technology for work, school, and even friendships. This is great because it connects us, but it can also make us feel disconnected in real life. Another thing to think about is how fast things are changing. In hindsight, we might realize that some of these changes aren't always for the best. For example, as traditional lifestyles dwindle, we lose some of the simpler joys of life, like spending time in nature or with family. In the end, the modern world is all about balance. While globalization and modernization bring many benefits, it is important to hold on to our cultures, traditions, and personal connections. Change is exciting, but we should also take time to appreciate what is really important. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed today's podcast, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts. See you next time. Now, let's dive into the new vocabulary and collocations of this episode. Modern world, positive side, negative effects, feel isolated, spend time, cultural shifts, global companies, small traditions, local businesses, feel accepted, cultural diversity, traditional lifestyles, personal connections, globalization process, celebrate diversity, rely on technology, dwindling traditions, fast paced world, hold on to cultures, appreciate what is important.